Hello everybody, my name is VTech Guy. We're back for some more Walking in the Dead. It's Season 7, Episode 3, The Cell. This episode's really going to revolve around Dwight, Daryl, a little bit of Negan, not too much, but mostly Dwight and Daryl and how they're still trying to break Daryl. And we can say, with the episode really kicking off, Daryl's completely buck naked, and then they give him clothes, and they're basically giving him dog food, to say the least, and you see how much power Dwight has in this episode. You see that he has become Negan's right-hand man, but there's that sense that Dwight still doesn't trust Negan, and he wants Negan gone. You can already sense that because of Sherry, who is his ex-wife, and now Negan's current wife, who she trying to help out Daryl and Dwight in a sense that, you know, there's this plot, I would say, going on that if something was to happen to Sherry, then Dwight would probably align with Daryl. And of course, Dwight is a much weaker character than Daryl we saw in the episode, because he wouldn't shoot his old buddy, and then he would, but then he fell for, you know, the guilt trip. He had the emotions all tangled up inside of him, and he didn't know how to feel about it near the end of the episode. So I think it really, and of course he was angry, throwing the bottle at the end, but as we can tell by the very annoying song that kept on playing for Daryl, is that they're trying to break him mentally and physically, you know, having the group of people beat him up when he tries to escape. And everybody kind of says nope. Negan's like about to hit him with Lucille, but Daryl doesn't even flinch at that, and he likes that. So what Negan decides to do is have everybody say that they're Negan, and he asks Daryl what his name is. Daryl says, "I'm Daryl." Everybody beats him up, throws him back in the cell. And that happened again when Negan confronted Daryl with Dwight at the end of the episode, of course, and we saw Negan said, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm Daryl." And then he probably got beat up a little bit more. And, you know, Daryl has nothing to lose in this sense, or at least he doesn't realize it. But Dwight is telling him that you could end up on a pike on the fence, you know? And he says, it's better to take this road to help Negan. But at the same time, I think Daryl knows that he doesn't need to help Negan at all. And there's a lot of tones that Dwight is trying to be Daryl in a sense, with the crossbow, the motorcycle, jacket, all that. You know, he's trying to be more of Daryl, but in a much weaker sense. And I think that ultimately we probably will see Sherry die, or predict that one, and then we'll see Dwight take over the role of trying to help Daryl out of Negan's grasp and back to Rick's group. You know, I think that was a great element of, you can really see that Dwight wants to help Daryl. He wants to keep him alive, because he could be a great asset, you know, and even at points where Negan's like, you know what, Dwight, go fetch whatever girl you want, she's yours. Well, Dwight's like, nope, I want to keep on building my rank up. You know, and that makes Negan question just the morals of Dwight, because Dwight's trying to be a good man, but still a bad man at the same time. Of course, he went off alone on his motorcycle, and across his old buddy, who he saved, and then it looks like he messed up his arm a little bit, but then he shot him, you know, and it's just very awkward, because he's trying to be a good guy, but a bad guy, and it's weird, because it's, in a sense, that's what Daryl has tried to be, you know, this entire time, saying that he has nothing to lose, and of course, Dwight does have something to lose with Sherry, and I think, as I've said before already, that's the boiling point of, if he loses her, from there, he's a part of Rick's group, then I think. But great episode. Definitely go watch it. You'll have that really annoying songs stuck in your head. I think this is definitely, I wouldn't say it was a crazy episode, but compared to last week, better in my opinion, because I'm not too crazy about the kingdom right now. But I think seeing what Negan's group is all about and how they deal with people, of course, with the iron to the face that we have seen in the episode that you were talking about. So, anyways, everybody, go check out this episode. Really good. If I had to rate it something, I'd say give it a 7.5. Not too crazy, but of course we did have a little bit of action, but it was more of a story-based episode. And of course we're building more towards next week, where it looks like we're finally gonna get back to Rick's group and everybody, and more Negan. So, all right, till next time, everybody.